Welcome everybody. My name is Rava, and I'm here with Jin and
Hello.
Damon, who is
Hello.
hi. And today we're playing the second edition of Truth or Drink. And once again, the rules are the same. If we're gonna have a bunch of randomized questions that were asked into my Discord, and if we want to answer those questions, we can. And if we don't want to answer those questions, we have to drink. Everybody, show your drink. Oh, I like this one. First sexual fantasy.
Oh.
Jin?
Oh.
Oh.
The first. I was a bit of a late bloomer, so to speak.
Mhm.
So I don't think I even started thinking about anything until I was like 14 or 15. Um, and I started having awkward dreams about my math teacher.
Oh.
The particularly awkward thing about this was, um, to be very clear here, this isn't going in a weird direction, but I went to the same school my mom worked at, who never taught any of my classes before you go in that direction.
No,
But
okay. Especially
a lot of
math.
the teachers of that younger range, one of which was my math teacher, was friends with a lot of, or like my, they were all like friends with my mom.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was weird.
I mean, you know, it's I don't think that's weird. It's pretty common.
Yeah, teachers.
Damon?
Oh,
I'll go. What do you think? I
Yeah.
used to be a massive fan of the show spin-off from Buffy called Angel. I don't know if you read it. I just wanted a fuck Angel. Like I wanted to just have massive sex with Angel, and that's when I realized that yeah.
Yeah. Princess Leia, probably.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense. There's no underwear in space after
Yeah.
all, so.
Self-explanatory, I think.
Okay, next question.
I mean, Carrie Fisher was amazing.
What is the most destructive lie you've ever told? Ooh! Damon? Jin?
I was really thirsty.
Uh-huh. Wait, are you speaking, Jin? Because I can't hear you right
No,
now. Okay, I was like, like,
that
wait.
was me exhaling
Ah,
and getting ready to answer.
go for it.
So the most destructive lie I've ever told was probably self-destructive.
Mm-hmm.
I had a period of time where I was going through a bit of a depressive period of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and it was made worse by the fact that this is once again back in uni. I missed a week of classes, and then the second week I was sick, so I missed those classes. And the third week I was like, oh, I can't just show up at the third week because it'll be weird that I haven't been to the previous two. And then that feeling kept avalanching as the weeks progressed. But I was also still living at home with my parents at this point.
Yeah.
So the lie was effectively, oh yeah, no, like uni's going okay,
Oh,
as I was failing everything.
yeah, that's rough.
So
I've been there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay now because I passed uni and I have a great job.
Nice. Oh, you work on it.
Very nice.
I get it. I gonna drink. Sorry. Next question. Who, to the best of your knowledge, would win a trivia contest for the following categories: Guild Wars 2, Lord of the Ring, pop culture, historical, science, events, nature facts, and celeb relationship? Can I start?
Do we mean like out of the three of us or just people in general?
I think people in general. I think so,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Or is it the three of us?
I mean, I thought it was like out of the three of us.
Okay,
And I
so
This
mean,
would result in like interesting. It's like, no, I would win the Guild Wars 2 lore
well, okay.
trivia contest.
Let's.
yeah.
I'll start. Guild Wars 2 would probably be Damon. Because he's played them. I'm
Jin is
sorry,
like,
Jin.
oh,
I know Damon, but like
Wow.
I don't know your lore, but Damon is like a lore nerd. Lord of the Ring would be me.
Yep.
Pop culture would be Damon because he spends his life on Instagram.
Wow, that's
Is-
pretty rude.
Historical science events. I don't know, Jin. You seem pretty nerdy. So okay, me. Nature
No.
facts would be me, and celeb relationship would be Damon.
All I had was Guild Wars 2 and you stole it from me.
I was gonna say, I don't know, Jin. Maybe you like to keep up with the Kardashians.
Wait, no, you can have your own answers, Damon. What would yours be?
How many Kardashians are there again? I'm
Oh
not
boy,
sure.
that accent is out.
Oh boy. I actually think Jin knows more Guild Wars 2 lore than I do.
Hmm.
Or maybe it could be on par, but I don't know. I've taken too long of a hiatus from this game.
Okay, chop.
Lord of the Rings is definitely you.
Yeah,
Pop
better
culture, I guess it's me. I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but I like trivia. Historical science events, probably you, Rava.
Mm-hmm.
Nature facts, also you, and celebrity relationships, probably me again. Actually, that's yeah.
You know, if there
Uh,
was a Pokemon Go category, you would win, Jin.
I'm wearing the Team Rocket face mask.
All right, let's name all 800 and something Pokemon. Jin, go. You start.
Oh
All right,
god, no!
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur.
No! Answer the question!
I'm feeling pretty confident about being the best of the three of us at the Guild Wars 2 category. Because I've done a lot like answering questions for people, and that's the only thing I'll give myself. Like Lord of the Rings goes to Rava.
Yeah,
Pop
that's right.
culture, like you both have talked up Damon, so I'm like unsure. Like the most I've got for pop culture is like MCU and games.
Oh lordy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Historical science events, I'd probably say Rava because
Crazy
you know
scientist.
be a doctor. Nature facts, Rava as well, and celeb relationships. Like I don't even know enough about relationships in my own life, let alone celebrity
I know,
relationships.
right?
So
Yeah, Damon is pretty good on it. Okay, next question. Does life require a purpose and a goal? Oh boy. I think it does. Like personally for me, I think it does. Otherwise, like you can't get out of bed. I guess. Like at least like it doesn't have to be the purpose of like it just you need something. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, that's my answer. Any of you?
I'm gonna
I
kind of
mean,
say, oh, you go ahead.
no, you go, Jin. You go, Jin.
I'm gonna kind of say no, because I think like when people think of like, oh, life has a purpose, like it's kind of like the whole idea of like, oh, it's my destiny to do this thing, or that sort of deal, where like your life doesn't have to have this cosmic grand purpose to achieve. It could literally just be to do good every day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's not really a purpose. That's just being a good person.
Well, it
So
also it yeah. I think it is a purpose in a way, like not to be a dick. Like some people aspire to be dicks to other people, So
That's true. Those people are terrible.
okay, name it. Yes or no?
I've talked with this question at length with my therapist, and it's ended up it's like, no, you don't have to have a purpose or a goal. You can wake up and just want to do better for that day than you did the previous day. I mean, I guess in a way it could
It's a
be a
goal.
goal that you set day by day, but
Eh,
if you set yourself like a purpose, like
yeah,
to achieve this by this age, it's just giving
yeah,
yourself anxiety.
yeah. Exactly. I agree. Next question. What is the best decisions you've ever made in your life?
Moving to Australia.
Streaming.
Actually, I don't know.
I mean, I think that's a pretty fucking good reason. Well, I don't know. I can't talk for you, but yeah.
I think in my case, because it was a catalyst for a lot of other things that kind of steamrolled very quickly. I had a buddy of mine from secondary school that I hadn't spoke to in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Contact or not even contact me, but like put up a status on Facebook like, oh yeah, like I'm working up in Mount Buller, like I'm looking for people to just send in their resume to work as like hospitality staff for like the accommodation. Like, oh, like what the hell? I'll send my resume in.
Mm-hmm.
What I have to lose? And nothing happened for a while, and then like it was on a Friday. I just finished a previous like contract job that I wasn't super keen about anyway. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, I guess I have to start finding a job now because I'm finishing up uni soon and everything else. And I get a call like, hey, we need someone to work as like a receptionist for our hotel up in Mount Buller for the rest of the snow season.
Oh.
Also, you start on Monday if you say yes. And like,
Oh, oh
fuck it.
damn.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I just went for it. And I met a bunch of amazing people up there. Like I got to live away from home for a while. Um, and just learned to not take myself as seriously and not be as worried about what people think while I was up there. It was just a really good life experience, which then
Yeah.
oh,
immediately transitioned into starting a job where I currently work, which led to meeting a bunch of awesome people there, which led to building up my confidence, which led to getting involved with Twitch and streaming, and it snowballed.
Yeah. That's
that's
so.
awesome.
So
Yeah, that's
the
awesome.
moral of that story is saying yes is sometimes a lot better than saying no within
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
will
Yeah,
be.
you took a leap of faith on that one, and it paid off. Damon, you stick with your Australian decision?
It's probably more living for myself. That's probably the best decision I've made.
Yeah, I think that's a great one.
Mm.
Next question. What is your non-sexual guilty pleasures? I answered this last time, so I'm gonna answer it again. Cappuccinos with lactose-free milk. Or I like to watch 90 Day Fiance, which is a trash freaking reality show.
Oh yeah, that's pretty trash.
Hey, oi. I'm allowed to say, you know.
Even though I've had to sit through some of them too.
Hey, what about you, Damon?
I don't know, Jen. What about you?
Sleeping in way later than I reasonably should be as an adult.
Yeah, that's a
Good.
good one.
Yeah, actually, yes. Damon?
Um, uh, f- food,
Okay. Well, thank you.
food. No, okay, no, sitting on the couch and doing nothing.
Okay.
That's the best thing.
What mode in Guild Wars did you want to experience but are too afraid to try, and why? I think okay, so I have the answer to this. I've been watching a lot of Nudiverse videos and I love his content. And I've just been wanting to like become as good as he is at PvP or dueling in World v World, so I can like what he does is he claps trash talkers, like he just like people trash talk him, and then he's like, oh yeah, 1v1 me with my 300 ping, and so people get the bait, and then he just destroys them, and I think I want to try that. Anyways, yeah.
That's a
What about you?
pretty good one.
Yeah.
I guess having tried all the like main modes in Guild Wars 2, like I've experienced them all, but is is calling RP a mode an
I think so.
appropriate answer to the question?
That
Hey,
is exactly
I
what I
think
was gonna
so.
say, actually.
The context is I recently watched a video from a content creator I'm a big fan of named Rubber Ross, who
Mm-hmm.
did a video where like he's eating a bunch of eggs in Final Fantasy online. But like towards the end of it, it's like people are like role playing as like being at a pool party and being at a nightclub within Final Fantasy Online. It's like that kind of stuff is really kind of cool when people get into it. To the point where
Yeah.
like they had like websites with the menu at like this bar that they were pretending to operate in game, and they had like a DJ on like a Twitch stream, and like that kind of roleplay
That
with the
sounds
game like seems
awesome.
super cool. And I don't know if like there's that level of extent of role playing goers too as well, but stuff
Yeah,
like
we should
that
try it.
would be kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
that is exactly what I was gonna say too, because it's like you see like snippets of like RP when you're standing in like the bank and stuff, and it's pretty intense sometimes, and it's like, damn, I'm getting really invested in this, but
Hmm?
then it just yeah,
Oh,
you end up having to go to a major event and miss out on the rest.
that makes sense. Next question. Cynthia, can life be meaningful without friends?
I feel like it would be very sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink too. It's too late. I'm gonna drink too.
Does my answer count? Do I have to drink?
No, it counts. I think it counts. Okay, next question. What is one of your earliest memories? Oof. I had a pretty traumatic childhood, so it's actually pretty fucking light. Actually, it's uh yeah. I don't actually no. I'm gonna drink. It's too bad.
I have I think probably what would have been a life-threatening experience when I was about I want to say 4.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I lived in Minnesota until I was about 8 years old before moving to Australia.
Yeah.
And one winter when I was 4 years old, my dad and the rest of our family went out to a lake called Lake Harriet.
Mm-hmm.
And like you'd walk down these stairs to get to the lakeside and kind of just like walk around. It was just like a family outing. But when we were walking back, and I, being the kid I was, like ran ahead of everyone else. But these are like iced over stairs, like a pretty huge set of stairs. And I get up towards the top, and we're pretty high off the ground at this point, and I slip, and the stairs act like a slide. And I'm sliding and
Oh.
sliding and sliding towards a bend in the stairs. And I'm so small, I'll just like go clean off the side and I won't hit like the railing of the fence, which is like way above where my head would be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm just about to go shooing over and probably what would have been like a, I don't know, 10-meter fall or something. And my dad catches me.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
that is terrifying.
That is absolutely.
Yeah, it's no wonder you remember that. That must have been
Yeah.
traumatic. Holy fuck.
Not really. I was like, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like traumatic in hindsight with like the clarity of
Adulthood?
Yeah.
just not being a dumb shit kid.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
my early
no,
memory.
damn. Damon?
Um, one of my earliest memories. Um, I was probably about 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was at that stage where I was losing my baby teeth. So maybe like a little bit past that. Maybe like 5 or 6.
Okay, what's the
Um,
memory?
wow. Um, I was
It's
I was with my grandpa, and we were sitting in like this little office area, like this above where everyone was sort of working, and he had like he always had sort of like these bags of like dried prunes. They're sort of like a candy delicacy thing in Asian culture,
mm-hmm.
and he was just giving we were just snacking on prunes and toffee and shit, and it was
Oh,
really nice and sweet, and I miss him.
oh, that is a sweet memory.
Yeah,
It's cute that it's your like earliest one too.
that's all I can remember anyway.
If you were to get a tattoo, I would never.
Ah, tattoos? No,
Nah,
I can't have
what?
that. Nah, my parents would disown me if I got a tattoo.
If you were to get a tattoo, what would it be of? If you already have tattoos, what would your next one be? Oh crap. Jin, you're a tattoo virgin, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, you have tattoos. I know,
No,
Damon.
I know you're.
I don't like needles.
Oh boy.
I
Okay,
think in
imagine.
like the hypothetical where I were to get a tattoo, I think I'd get the Kingdom Key Keyblade from Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts.
okay.
Somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere
On your PB.
inconspicuous.
So you can be
Oh
like.
please! Oh God, no!
But yeah, you can be. You want the key to your
The
lock?
Kingdom Key can open all locks.
It sounds conspicuous.
Oh God.
Oh boy. For someone
So-
who doesn't like tattoo like needles, that's your first tattoo. Oh boy.
Damon has the
Please
answer
no.
because you're getting tattooed tomorrow, right?
I am getting tattooed tomorrow.
Yeah,
Well,
show your
I don't know if
tattoo.
I don't think it counts. Oh man.
Well, it does
no,
count. Like
you can't show this to my mom, okay? She'll kill me.
you get it.
Amongst
So
other things, but I'm gonna get the rest of this filled in. So
yeah,
it's gonna be beautiful and colored, and hopefully I can sit well through all of it because this is gonna be a lot. But
nice.
if it's not that, then I'm gonna get a paw print of Iroh maybe somewhere here.
Same. I actually have one of my sub goal that we did at the beginning of the year before lockdowns was for me to get a tattoo of one of my emotes, but my chat was nice enough that to pick Iroh's paw, so I'm gonna get Iroh's paw at some point.
Yeah.
What country which you haven't visited yet would you like to visit by basics?
Norway.
Ah. Jin? Jin is confusion.
Jin is very well traveled.
I need to quickly like check something. Oh, I'm totally not a stereotype of Americans. They're bad at geography. No.
Where do you wanna? What?
Have you just
The
forgotten?
the Netherlands.
What did you need to Google?
He's just
Look,
making sure it's still there.
I had one of those brain fart moments, which is like, I don't know where Amsterdam is.
Oh boy!
Oh man.
Oh,
Rewards
also
is gonna
freaking.
murder you.
Yeah. For me, it would be Iceland.
Oh, Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland.
Fair, fair.
Okay, next question. I don't know how many of those we still have left. Cheese's pickup line that worked for you or on you?
None exist.
There was one. Oh, wait. Okay, Damon, answer it. I need to think about it.
Well, I mean, I would love to answer it. I don't know though.
Wait, it was once again. Sorry, it's from a nudie video that I found hilarious.
A nudie video. What?
Yeah, from Nudivert, like the YouTuber was the. What are the runes that summon a rock dog?
Jin. Answer.
The ogre pet was
Oh,
a summons
yes.
rock dog sometimes.
No.
Yeah, but what's the name of the rune?
Rune of the ogre, isn't it?
Presumably.
I
I
don't.
gotta Google this now.
Yeah, superior rune of the ogre. I don't know. He had a weird pickup line saying, "Hey, babe, do you make my rock? I don't know. Are you rune of the ogre because you make my a rock dog? I don't know. It was pretty funny. I'll try and find it and I'll write it in the comment below. I'll pin it in there somewhere. It was really funny. He came up with it. And I was like, oh my goodness. Damon. I'm gonna drink because I don't remember it.
There was one I did use and I just can't remember it for the life of me.
Okay, next question. What is your best Guild Wars 2 memory?
Oh, there's so many.
Dragon punting for me. That's how I made Damon. We played the game. Dragon Hunter had just come out. We went to the guild hall, and we were trying to, like, you know, the arena, the PvP arena, we were trying to punt each other off with like a dragon hunter, with like using shield, using the spear, and
Using
using the
all
hammer.
sorts of
You had to
CC
like
skills.
yeet the person out of the arena, and that's how we became friends. So
Yeah, yeah. That was a really fun night.
yeah.
That is, yeah. I mean, I would choose that, but I don't want to be like
No, you
cop
can
out and
choose
just
that.
choose the same one. There was another one I had where I was doing a jumping puzzle with a friend that I met. Um, and we just had a really good time. We were just having fun, chatting. And when we got to the top, we had to wait for the lich to spawn out of. It's the one in Malcors, I think, or
Mm-hmm.
it's the one in Straits. It's that really annoying one where you go up to the Vizier's tower,
Mm-hmm.
and and at the top you have to you can loot the chest and a champion spawns, and we had to wait for the champion to respawn. So we just sat on the edge and we just chatted for the longest time. It was
Aw.
really nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Jin?
Back when I was a big PP leader, I mean, I guess I still technically am a commander, but I haven't really done anything with the guild. TTS.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I was one of like the big shot Australian commanders for a while, and we broke the at the time world record for killing the Shatterer world boss. Because I
Oh.
put in a ton
shoot.
of research into how the fight worked. We did it with only one break bar, and
Oh,
there's still
damn.
videos on the internet you could find of me like in my air flight attendant slash yoga voice, like, all right, we're gonna be going in, just go on the dragon, on the dragon, on the dragon. It's just
I love it.
a great
Actually,
bit
I
of
think I
nostalgia for
might have
me.
seen that. Someone in my guild showed it to me, and I was like, "Nah, there's no way that it shatter at one break bar." And then they showed it, and I was like, "What?"
Oh, was it recorded?
Oh, it was. I could probably find it actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah, put it in the Discord.
It was like
Um,
ages ago,
what is true love to you? When you're drinking,
though. Ha ha ha. I
Jin,
think if
you're in a couple.
yes, Jin, you're the one in a committed relationship here.
Uh,
Do not send this video to Jin's girlfriend.
Oh boy.
Damon, you want to
Oh
drink too?
boy. Yeah, let's
Let's
just
drink
take a
up.
bit
Next
of
question. If you could invent an international day of, what would it be? International Day of Pegging.
that recoil.
What? Yes.
Should have expected that answer, honestly.
Damon, what's your answer?
Um, International Day of Wholesomeness. Do something nice for someone.
Oh,
Someone. So it's
like
not the same
pegging.
as.
It's nice to.
I'm not too sure about that, to be fair.
Okay,
But
Jin. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know you were not done. Before
uh,
what?
no,
Damon.
Jingo, Jingo,
Okay,
Jingo. It's okay.
Jingar. Knicker. International Day of Knicker.
see, that was the obvious answer. So I'm trying to think of something that isn't that.
You can be obvious.
I mean, International Day of Guild 2 Necromancer would be pretty cool.
There you go.
No one can
We-
play anything else. It's just
We
all
can
necros
hear.
all day.
All
The
classes are
excitement.
replaced with Necromancer.
Oh boy.
Oh
Or like
God.
International Day of VR, because I'm a
Oh,
bit of a VR fanatic in my spare time. So
Okay.
I mean, that
to
would be
get
interesting. I've never done VR before.
it's a lot of fun.
Hmm.
Just gotta find like the kind of game that speaks to you, like the
I
game
would
that sold me
probably.
on. Sorry.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
Google.
I was gonna say like the game that sold me on VR was Beat Saber because they really like rhythm games.
Yeah.
That seems
It,
pretty
it
cool.
sounds. It looks fucking cool. I want to
mean-
try in VR. I want to try like going to those VR like chat or whatever, like where there's like you pick your weird little emote and like you talk to people and you meet weirdos. Like that sounds really
Hmm.
fun.
You would just probably try to run around and peg everybody with a dick.
No, I would not actually. I would observe and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
You can actually play that via a browser instead of needing
really?
a VR headset.
Oh, really?
Ah, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Okay,
I
we're
believe
getting
you can.
sidetracked, but
Hmm.
it's a good international day.
Hmm.
If you were mandated to change your streamer in-game name, what would you change it to? Oh.
I'm assuming just changing it from Amerikajinn to Jin isn't
I don't think so.
available.
Yeah. Otherwise, for me, it would be from Revelations to Rava. So.
I like how you guys have your like gamer tag names, and mine is just Damon. It is like...
Damon. What would it be for me? Oh. I don't know. I don't. My previous in-game name used to be Mayhem because I thought it sounded cool, or something with Lullaby because I like that. Yeah, it looks like her. I don't know. I'm gonna drink.
I remember those mayhem days.
Trying to talk through my mindset because I don't have an answer, but like I'm struggling to find one because I don't want something that's like super edgy, but I play Necromancer and I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts, so a lot of the stuff that comes from that is like darkness, nobody's heartless. And I'm like,
Yeah, fair.
maybe it'd be like taking my IRL name and doing like the nobody conversion from Kingdom Hearts. So like for context, for anyone that has played Kingdom Hearts, they're like a classification of people called nobodies. And their name becomes an anagram of their normal name, but you throw the letter X in.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And I'm not going to say what a hypothetical name of that kind would be because I would dox myself.
How much do you trust my editing, Jin?
Exactly. You just bleep it out. It'll be fine.
Jin? Do you trust me?
I do. Okay, let me think. I'm just doing an anagram in my head to throw the X in.
I
I
need
mean,
to watch the timer right now to check on what time I have to edit.
Amerikajinn.
Okay.
Okay. Mine would probably work for a nobody name.
Dexman.
What? What?
No, nomads.
Oh my God.
Mondax.
Yo, did you know that your name backwards is Nomad?
Yes, it is.
I
I have
didn't
been
even
aware of that. Really? That's like the first.
That's why he's so chill. He's nomad.
Oh, good one. Oh my god, did that joke. Oh
Oh, this
boy.
is terrible.
Oh
Yes,
no, for me it
people
would
have
be.
been letting me know.
I have a. I know for me it would be an anagram, like one of the alternative name, like Mithrandir or something. Gandalf. Oh yeah, you need to drink because I'll bleep it out. So.
I don't like I'm used to like grabbing a drink on my desk and just taking a
Nah,
drink.
it's okay.
But
Yeah,
like
no.
actively not.
I'm
But if you say I
trying
have to
to.
because you bleeped it out, then I'll
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to
Oh.
drink.
Oh.
Golly,
Oh,
what a
gee.
horrible situation that has befallen me.
Oh boy. Damon, you want to answer?
I mean, my name has just been changed to my name anyway, so there you go.
Okay, drink up. Next question. What would be into the shoebox that you are allowed to take with you into the bomb shelter you'll likely spend the next 20 plus years in because of the impending apocalypse? My favorite vibrator.
I think we could fit Lyro in a
Would there be
shoebox.
the means to repower devices?
I don't know. It's the apocalypse, maybe?
Yeah.
If it's a phone, I think it's too easy.
My Switch.
But you'd be stuck playing the same game over and over.
I mean, Smash Bros is a pretty good game though.
But I
um,
mean, you can have a multiplayer too, I suppose.
I don't know. What would mean that you're allowed to bring with you into the bomb shelter that likely speak there's 20 plus. My Kindle, but like once again, it's the same story. Can we repower it? Or okay, you know what? The trilogy of the Lord of the Rings. I'll just reread it over and over for the next 20 years.
That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? Catherine's pretty small. She'd probably fit in a shoebox.
Ah, oh, that's
Yeah,
She is
sweet.
I
a
think
small
Ira would.
cat, and with a capital SMOL.
Aw,
Small.
yeah, Iro actually. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Okay,
I would probably do pack of playing cards, an axe, and a knife.
wait. Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
Mr.
show.
Fancy over here with his
Yeah,
reasonable answer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've played 60 seconds
Oh crap!
to whatever it was.
I skipped
60
a question
cards.
by mistake, and I don't know what it
Uh-oh.
is. Oh,
Oh
whoops.
boy.
Oh well. Did you ever? Sorry, basics. I think that was your question. I have no idea what it was. Maybe if there is someone else listening, you could list me that question in DMs. Did you ever have an imaginary friend? If not, what is something you'd like to pretend? You'd like to pretend when you were a kid. Oh, I like to pretend that I was a mermaid. And I would like swim
Oh.
like a mermaid because I loved swimming all the time because we were sailing.
Oh.
I can't.
What?
I see that someone is messaging me,
Oh, yes,
but I
yeah.
can't tap out, so I'm gonna check on my phone. Keep answering, Damon. Go.
For me, it was a dog. I wish I had a dog. That was my imaginary friend. It was a dog that I would pretend came with me on all my adventures. What about you, Jin?
I'm gonna answer both because they're both like very trivial. My imaginary friend was Binky from Hey Arthur.
Oh.
Oh,
And that was it. It was just a character Binky from the show.
no.
And so so growing up in the US, we had some like Australian related kid stuff from my mom, and we had this cassette recording of a story called The Kookaburra Who Stole the Moon. And it had like this musical side bit in the middle of the story. And there was like a mattress in our basement, and I would like jump up and down on, pretend to be the kookaburra, like flying up towards the moon to eat it, and then flying back down towards the
Oh,
ground again.
oh,
This is really fucking sweet,
that's
yo.
pretty sweet.
Okay, next question. Do you believe in ghosts? Damon and I.
Oh,
We've been watching ghost
no.
YouTube videos for the longest time, and I'm a scientist. Not supposed to believe in them, but sometimes it's like, what if?
Yeah, yeah.
What
Like,
if?
I'll sit there and I'll be like, nah, there's surely like another guy there with like a laser pointer doing this
You
or
know what?
some shit, but
I'm gonna drink because like I can't say that I believe in ghosts, and it will like ruin my career.
I will say I do believe in ghosts because I lived in a haunted house.
Mm-hmm. Did?
I gotta say, with the amount of times I've been ghosted on dating apps, I must believe in ghosts, right?
Oof.
I'm gonna drink.
Oof.
Next question.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you ever drunk sexted 10,000 times? Yes. I mean, what?
I mean, who hasn't at this stage?
Jin?
Yes.
He's in Antarctica.
Are you trying to get another like drink or?
I figured one cider would not last the entire game, so yes, I had
You
another
prepared.
Yes.
Ye-
Do I have to elaborate on this, or is it just
yes.
a yes or no? Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes.
Um, this is when I was working up on Mount Buller, and
Ooh.
I matched with someone on Tinder,
Oh.
but
Ooh.
and the date went well. a lot better than I expected to go. Um, except after having a lot to drink and deciding that we were going to head back, wink, wink, um, it became apparent that she was staying with a friend, so there was nowhere. And I was living in staff accommodation, which was several rooms of bunk beds.
Oh
So
no.
I had
Oh.
nowhere. So then it was just like a very awkward sort of, oh, okay, I'll just walk you back to your room and that'll be it. Except I was drunk. So then I got back to my bed
Oh.
and texted.
Nice.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
but the awkward little moral in that story is it wasn't until later that I was informed that the people in the house I was living in, or the collection of rooms in what was shaped like a house, had a designated privacy room because the people living in that room had left the mountain early, that people were able to
Oh.
open using a knife instead of the traditional card reader. So,
Oh.
yeah,
You could have scored, but you didn't, so you scored in texts.
I
Ah.
mean, I gotta
Ah.
give it to you for that.
Damon, you need to elaborate.
What? What do you mean I need to elaborate?
What? Jin elaborated. You have to elaborate too.
It just says, have you ever drunk sexted? I have.
Yeah, elaborate or drink.
hashtag content, my dude.
Yeah.
Okay, well you
Content.
go first for yours then, and then I'll
Oh
see if I
crap.
can remember what happened.
Well, it was really funny because it was also during the seasons, but in France. Like, is it called seasons also? Like when you went like in the mountains and you worked there, Jin?
The snow season, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I did that as well. I had just arrived in France and my sister was working as a receptionist over there, and I wasn't working there, but I was staying with my sister. And it was her she she went off to have sex with someone because that's my sister. And I was just like stuck with my phone and I was really bored. And there's this guy that and I was really drunk as well. There's this guy that messaged me and he's like, "Hey, it was nice meeting you at the airport." And I hadn't met this guy at the airport when I landed in France. And we had started chatting and stuff, and it didn't click that way, but because I was drunk, uh, a woman has need when she's drunk sometimes, and I started just like sexting it, and he got super into it. Whereas I don't know if it happens to you, but sometimes when I drunk sext, especially, it's like, yeah, I'm doing this to myself, but I'm not. Like I'm just standing there and texting, and it's not happening. But the guy gets like really into it, and yeah. Anyways, that's my story,
Yeah, fair.
Damon.
It was the last one I remember when I got really drunk. It was New Year's Eve. I was playing golf with friends online with friends in America.
Mm-hmm.
And it was take a shot if you went over 4 shots in putts. So by the end of like the first game, we were all just sort of dying anyway. And then I was like, oh, I'll just replace my whiskey with tequila. That was not a good thing. And then we moved on to another game, and there was another person there that I started flirting with, and it was sort of getting kind of flirty in voice. And then she had to leave, and then I had the great idea of just texting her afterwards, while sort of half in and out of my chair. And it was, yeah, the one thing
Nice.
led to another.
Hey,
There you go.
alcohol. Am I right, boys? What scares you the most? Uh,
And can I circle back to the teleportation thing from earlier?
yeah, go for
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Do it.
Fills me with existential dread.
I was
I
just
mean,
gonna say.
unless it's wormhole teleportation, that's okay. But
okay.
like
Oh yeah,
matter reassembly
semantics.
teleportation is, well, it's a very clear distinction. One is you then space to end up somewhere else. The other is you are effectively destroyed, and a copy of you walks out somewhere else, and that's terrifying. And I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Damn you, year 9 philosophy.
Damon. Okay, that's an answer. What scares me the most? I think I answered it already. Hopelessness. Feeling hopeless is terrifying me. I never want to feel that way. Okay, next question. What defines you? Boy, Cynthia!
Oh my god,
I'm
Cynthia
an-
and Sarah just
sorry.
well, okay, hello.
Hi!
I turned into a brown square.
Wait, let me close this so it doesn't happen again. There we go.
What defines me?
My current
This is
outline, not obscured by a brown spot, is what defines me.
I'm drinking on that one.
yeah, yeah, that's too existential for me right now.
Okay, drinking again. Wait, what happened to my question thing? Ah, there it is. Next question. Is there something you always wanted to learn? I'm gonna answer this because I've always answered it and I don't mind replying it. It's music production. I really want to yeah. Music production or physics, like really deep advanced physics, like string theory and stuff. Like it's one of the regrets. Like when I went into biology, biology has always been my love, but physics was my second love. So yeah. Either or. Jin?
This is gonna fly in the face of anyone that thought they knew me because of my gamer name, but Japanese, which I started to learn in university, and I was like a big weeb in high school. But I also wasn't very good at learning it because I just wasn't good at learning for a while.
No,
And I'd like to try and pick it back up again, but it's the kind of thing where it's like it's a lot to learn a language.
it is.
So,
At,
but
at
if I
this,
had like, I don't know, if I could just like instantly learn it, that'd be it. Japanese.
Nice. Damon?
um, for, I had one and then it just blanked out of my head. And
Alcohol!
probably,
Booze!
and I'm just really tired.
Oh,
Fuck,
hopefully
it
we're
was.
nearly done. I have no idea.
Oh lordy. Oh, I can't remember it. I'm sorry. It was a really good one, but now I can't remember it.
How did you meet Rava? What was the first memory of her? Okay, boys, tell me all about it.
I
Jin,
feel like
you
you
wanna
have to
go
drink for this
first?
though.
Okay, I think I was in Sassy's stream, I believe, who rated you, if I'm remembering this correctly, and you were celebrating having just become a doctor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ah, yes.
And I gifted you like 5 subs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Aww.
And then that's what led into me winning one of your later giveaways, which is when you exclaimed, "Oh, I have you added already as good raider," and you tell that story all the time now.
Yeah, because it is so cool. Like when you gave me your name, and I was like, because I remember meeting you. Like back in the day, it was so hard to find like really good raiders to get clears. So every time I would meet like a really good raider that had like that was a nice person, like not a dickhead, I would add them, and I have had you added for like so long. So yeah, it's cool.
The names that she adds people as is just absolutely hilarious.
Listen, okay,
I think
Damon,
it was
how did
like,
you meet me? Yeah, sorry.
We met in EPX. We raided in when raids first became a thing. So with the
Yep.
release of Hot,
Yep.
EPX had me fill in for one of the warriors that was not raiding that. No, I was playing Revenant because I was a Revenant main before I decided to switch to warrior. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when Rev was OP as fuck, and did
Yeah.
like 32k just auto attacking. And then that soon changed, and I was sad.
and
And I moved
extended
back to warrior.
boons.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
King
yes.
Comp.
Yes.
Always remember King Kong.
Oh my god.
One Chrono and one Rev, and then everybody. Oh man, that was crazy.
Ah, and then Stalker had his
Oh,
druid,
Minstrel Druid.
Minstrel
Ew.
druid. That
Anyways,
was, but we managed to well, I think we managed to clear it. I think with you there.
yeah.
Yeah, that was how we met, and then we did dragon punting out of the blue.
Yeah.
And then we've been friends ever since. I think.
Next question. Nature. Oh boy, that's a bit like nature or what? Nurture or nature? What's the greatest impact? Well, I think we touched on that. I reckon it's definitely
think so.
nurture.
Yeah.
Like, would
Yeah.
you guys? Yeah.
I think
wanna-
we
Oh!
Unfair. I mean, it's not fair because we answered already.
Yeah,
Ah,
sure. Okay, let's
alright,
drink.
take a
You're right.
drink.
You're right. You're right.
I'm definitely not making up excuses to drink. No.
Wanna talk about it, Jim?
My face is gonna go red soon.
What's your favorite place in the world where you feel the most free or calm? Tasmania. I've answered this last time. I'm gonna drink again, okay? But like, it's Tasmania. I don't know why. When I roam the streets of Hobart, when I drive through the roads of Tasmania, I have this sense of calm. Or when I'm surrounded by animals, like a farm or something, like as long as there are animals, I just feel so calm and nothing else matters. But I'm gonna drink because I've already answered this. Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't think I could give up an adequate answer in time, so I'm just gonna drink.
Yeah. Damon?
It would have to be Mornington Peninsula when I
Mhm.
drove there myself, or when we went to East Warburton and we had the giant redwood forest,
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
just silence.
That
It
was
was just,
crazy.
it was
Yeah.
the most relaxed I had felt in a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm.
Thank you, Skay.
Yes.
How do you think the world will end? By imploding on itself or overheating? I don't know. Like, it's just humanity will kill the world, that I can be sure of. Like,
Yeah.
the world has survived so many like things, but there's nothing like humanity. And
Yeah, do we
you
mean
can't.
like? Sorry, go ahead.
No, like I don't think you can recover from that. Like usually, like in the past, when there's been like those massive, like, you know, like glacial peaks and like global warming, it was all done like in a way that there was a feedback loop that could recover it. But this time, there's no, like, we just keep like pushing into what's called a positive feedback loop, so there's no negative to like bring it back. So humanity will kill the earth one way or the other.
Yeah.
I guess my interpretation of that question is the world is in like the planet, not really life on the planet, but literally the planet itself.
Yeah, well,
And
yeah,
my mindset is it's so highly unlikely that something will collide. Like it won't be like a solar flare that just evaporates the planet or like some kind of intergalactic meteorite will collide with the planet and shatter it. So I think it'll just be when the sun goes supernova.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Yeah.
I
David?
mean, I'm more on the fence of maybe we'll just get hit by another asteroid again. One significant enough that will just cause another ice age.
Yeah, fair. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Oh, sorry. Let me think. Coffee.
Oh, very
Gin?
good thinking.
I'm neither. Like all your fancy adult drinks, like beer, wine, coffee,
Okay.
tea. I don't like any of them.
You know how you say that you're like Australian as well? Like, Amerikajinn is definitely suiting on this level. You live in the coffee capital.
Yeah, pretty much.
just drink. Just drink, Jin.
I will drink my drink that is neither coffee or tea. Or
Damon.
both that are inferior to this one.
Oh, yo, can we
Wow.
bong? Oh, damn, I'm not screaming.
Next time Jin talks, it's like bonk.
Damon?
Tea. Tea.
You suck.
I purely drink coffee just to wake myself up.
If you had to quit streaming tomorrow, I'm out. Wait, let me drink. I think who would you like to hand off your community to? Either current streamers or non-streaming person allowed.
I'm gonna have this tasty little thing here.
Yeah, totally. I can't
I did
answer that.
stream.
I can kind of answer this because it specifically says the current streamers, implying a plural.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyone that I believe can hold up the mantle that is the PMA Necromancer gameplay. So a mix between you, Raba, Mighty Teapot, Pang,
Ooh.
one Sassy Cat, who I have trained well.
Your protege.
Yes. And after experiencing her learning and excelling at Necromancer coming into the game recently, Silver TV.
Okay. Yeah. To be fair, no, you made a good point with the streamers, and now I can answer. Like, if it was one person, it would be like I couldn't answer, but it would probably be one Sassy Cat as well, because I know that she does like a lot of mental health stuff, and that's really important for me. It would definitely be you, because you're very accepting, you're very calming, and I think that a lot of my community really enjoys that about you, and you're always like keen to teach them. Like, you've made Liluf an incredible necro, you've made Bear an incredible necro. And it's no shit to other streamers, it's just for me, like, I want people that matter. I really like Ape Junk. I think that he's also very calming. Like, I've never seen someone keep his calm during PvP like the way he does. And Skay if he goes back to streaming. So yeah.
Hint, Skay, if you're listening out there somewhere.
Next question.
You can't see it, but I'm beaming under here.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, I think you matter. Like, that's why, like, going back, just like a little side note, but Shay and I were looking for someone to raid, and I saw you were streaming one day, and I was like, Shay, go for it, like, no hesitation. Because Shay's always worried about like raiding people she doesn't know because she's had bad experience. I was like, go for it, and she's like, yeah. You're my protege, my streaming protege. What do you want for Christmas? Serrani. Oh, I feel like that's a trap, Damon.
I feel like she knows what we want for Christmas.
You. I think something that has to do with like I can't tell, like, yeah, I don't feel safe like spending money on myself or anything on my streaming because I don't have a job currently. But like, if it was like a present, it's like, it's gonna sound really like, but I've really wanted to like have, actually I don't know, like improve my computer because it's a potato, so computer improvements for normal potato.
I mean, it is like 8 years old almost.
Yeah.
I think it's due for an upgrade.
Like, I wish I could answer my family, but my family's happiness or like or no war in the world. But let's face it, that's
probably not gonna
Yeah.
happen. Yes.
Eugene.
Can you ask for an abstract concept for Christmas? Like confidence? Like more confidence?
Aww, yeah.
Aw,
That is sweet. I like it.
that is very sweet.
Okay, so that's confidence. You want that for Christmas?
We will get you that for Christmas.
Yeah,
Jin.
wish the shoe. Amerikajinn, you are now confident and awesome.
Get your one down from your bookshelf. We'll make this happen.
No.
Most you can do is a lightsaber or a small baseball bat.
I have a one behind me, but I think I'm too wobbly
Hey,
to go grab it.
A baseball bat will do wonders for your confidence. You'll find that no one will want to mess with you with the baseball bat.
Okay, Damon, what do you want for Christmas? Oh
let's see.
boy.
That's a
That's
very
so
tiny
cute.
eraser
I
pen.
said it's a tiny baseball man.
Oh, it's
Imagine there's
adorable.
someone who comes in you. Yo!
I will break one thumb.
Okay, Damon, go.
I want to be selfish and I just want a holiday. I'm kind of sick of being in Melbourne. I just want to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
anywhere but Melbourne right now.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Did you ever have sex in a public space? Really?
No,
Oh. Oh wow.
I'm not quite that interesting.
No, okay. Let's cut off I'm gonna go on a little rant here, but having sex in a public space or having the wildest fucking sex or having orgies doesn't have anything to do with you being interesting or not. Okay, like sometimes the wildest sex happens on a bed in a bedroom with your favorite person on the planet. So yes, sorry, I went on rant. And yes for me,
Oh,
it was in
we're gonna elaborate on this.
cinema.
Oh,
I was very bored. The movie was very boring. What was it? Can't even remember it.
because it was so boring.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so do you know Damon?
Nope.
Okay.
Not that type of person. Like I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say maybe I'm not that interesting, but you just went on a rant,
No!
so let's not go there.
No! Do we?
Farthest was second base in my case, I think.
Ah! Do we truly have free will? Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You,
Yes.
you are asking very intense questions for 12:50 in the morning.
With like 2 fucking drinks.
Yeah.
But I like yes. Yes. We do have free
Oh.
will. Do we all say yes?
I'd like to
Yes.
think so, yes.
Okay. What's the difference between a chicken? I think we got trolled.
Does that mean we have to drink?
Yeah. I think we got trolled by fucking Trollston.
A lot of differences between a chicken. The quality of the feathers, the size, the color of the feathers.
Jin! Wait, I didn't drink because you made me laugh.
I'm gonna
Maybe
have to
an
switch
answer.
to
I'm gonna
neat
drink.
whiskey soon.
What
Oh
is the
boy.
greatest sacrifice you've ever made and why did you make it? For me it was for my sister. My sister, I've explained this in the previous video, but I'll re-explain it. Again, my sister didn't grow up with a dad, so my dad was technically her dad. But the thing is, my dad believes in blood over like raising a kid. Like he raised my sister and she's like so much more like him than my 2 other sisters who are bitches and he didn't raise. And it happened recently where my dad decided to leave where I live. Like he wanted to leave, and he wanted to leave in a way that he didn't say goodbye to anyone and just left. And I told him straight to his face, like, my dad is very important to me, but I was like, if you don't say goodbye to my sister and her kids, I will never talk to you again. And that's something big for me because I love my dad, but I just couldn't deal with the fact that my sister is already struggling with like abandonment issues because her dad never wanted to recognize her. And to know that my dad would do that, like he never even wanted to adopt her, which I can understand his reasons, but it also always hurt me. So yeah, for me it was like that was a big sacrifice for me because I love my dad, but I was like, if you do that to my sister, I will never talk to you again. And he didn't. So that was good. Anyways.
Yeah.
Gin? Oh god, no. You couldn't drink.
I got no significant sacrifices, so I'll just drink.
Okay. Damon?
Yeah, no, I don't have any that come to mind.
Okay. Cheers, boys. What is true strength? It depends on the person, I guess. Like, it depends on your life. It depends on everything. me, true strength is being able to take a beating and get back up.
Yeah. Yeah. That to me is also like a really strong sense
And
of
still
character.
and still show kindness to others, like not like take it out on others, you know, like how some people have it, like are handed the wrong hands in life and then they just are terrible people to others because they've had it terrible themselves. But if you like had it terrible and you try to overcome it and to change and to make your life better and then you still spread kindness to others, I think that's true strength.
Yeah.
Jin?
Absolutely.
I'm wording it kind of rambly because I feel like true strength as a concept is kind of relative to the person. Like you said, it's not really a static
Yeah.
thing.
So I think to
Um,
you, what would it be?
I inherently strength can be what you're really good at, but strength can also be standing up and doing something you're not great at.
Yeah, that's true.
But it can also just be I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very
I-
abstract question.
I lost grasp of the answer I was going for as I was talking about it.
Just say
I think I got the gist out.
necromaning and top DPS benchmarking. Yeah.
True strength is always seeking to improve, even if you're at the supposed pinnacle of what you're good at.
Yeah.
That's
I
a very
agree.
good answer, actually. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a different answer, Damon?
No, I was gonna be really memey and just be like Warrior F1.
I swap question. What item of clothing would you never wear and why? G-strings, they're horrible.
I was gonna say that.
What, Jin?
Shorts, because unlike youngster Joey, or he's wrong. They are not comfy and easy to wear.
I'm wearing shorts right now and they're comfy and easy to wear.
Not to me.
Okay, so shorts, G-string, Damon?
You know that leotard thing that Borat wears? Yeah, I would never wear that.
I believe term is mankini.
Oh, no.
Yes, I would never wear that.
Oh
There you
boy.
go.
Next question. What food have you tried that you like but won't admit in public you enjoy? Carbs. Because I'm not supposed to eat them. But I really like carbs.
Oh shit.
I'll drink. I feel like it's cop out.
I think the closest thing I have to this is Brussels sprouts, because they have such like a strong negative association in like pop culture and cartoons. Like, Brussels sprouts, but people, you've been making them wrong. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
They are. Or
But then
pineapple on
again,
pizza.
I feel really strongly
Yes,
about this.
pineapple on
So,
pizza.
Oh boy.
just gonna go. Just gonna go.
Bye, Jin. I love you.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay tried it and he didn't immediately throw up, so I think that's a win for pineapple on pizza.
So does that mean you don't like pineapple on pizza, Jin?
I do not believe. Well, okay. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't belong on pizza, but if you put it on my pizza, I'm gonna be very annoyed.
Okay, alright, so we're not gonna do that on our first outing ever. Okay.
Yeah. Damon?
Oh, so there is an outing planned.
Yes!
Maybe, you don't know.
don't
Next
know.
video, Jin, Damon, and I meet RL, vlog, subscribe,
Oh, yeah,
hit
let's play
50
mini golf,
likes,
Jin.
and it will happen.
You do karaoke.
Oh!
Heck
Alright,
yeah.
100 likes, we do karaoke and we film it.
50, yo, I'm small, chill out, okay?
I don't want to do karaoke!
It needs to
I'm
be a
not
longer
invited
term
to,
goal
but-
so I can get to where I feel comfortable streaming with my camera on first.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Damon, food.
Chicken feet.
Next question. What would you want raid wing 8 to be? Okay, I've got this. I want the follow up to wing 5, okay? I want this Mina.
Same answer.
Yes,
The
okay.
Same answer.
Yes. Yes.
I want this Mina to be major bitch and I want to Anyways,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well, I want sort of like the same thing, but it will go through the realm of the gods. That would be amazing.
Yes. Okay, cool. Next question. Oh, this is your designated break. No question. Just please stand and stretch. Maybe grab water. Little self-love.
Aw.
And now back to your
Oh,
totally.
thanks,
Can I
totally.
use this
Straight.
Actually,
break to
yeah,
quickly
I might
like
need to
cycle
use.
back to the last question? The one thing I wanted to say is like I could see us walking in, does immediately cuts us down, which leads into the first encounter where we're like trying to get our souls back or something. He's like, "You've served your purpose."
Yeah.
Oh, that gave
That's
me
so
chills,
her.
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Actually, can I use this break to go pee?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Cool.
We
And
can.
then
I'm gonna
maybe.
edit this part out then, and then
Yeah,
we'll just come back. You
I'm gonna
guys
have to
go
get a new
ahead.
drink, I think.
We're back. We took the break that Totale put on us.
Yes.
And let's see the next question. What do you like the most about each other? Oh,
Oh, General.
I love General. Okay, I'll start. Well, Damon is probably the only person on Earth that I could spend every waking hours with and not want to punch him after a few hours. Like,
I mean, to be fair, you have done that though.
I have done that, but like you're an okay person. Like you're my human, you know. Like you're my human. You know how I hate humans. You're my human. Like Damon is my human. It's just my human. So our relationship, the way it works, is just we're each other's humans. And Jin, there's a lot that I like about you. There's a lot. Like I don't think there's anything I dislike about you, but I think my favorite thing is how patient you are. Like you are so patient and so willing to help others, and I find that really amazing. And how like you just help people improve, and like even not just on my stream, but like I see you like always answering questions on my Discord, or sometimes I'm lurking in Mark's stream and you're there trying to help them with fractals or raids and stuff, and you're so patient. You have more patience than me. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is never gonna happen, and you're there and you're like, Epi, we can do it. And I'm like, this is never gonna happen. But yeah, your patience,
It
and you're an
does
awesome
happen.
person. Yeah, it did happen. Yeah. Okay, one of you answer.
Jin can go.
Good. Jin.
So I guess starting with Rava, I like how, at least my perception is how confident you are in yourself and the content you make. Um, and you seem really driven at doing what you do, be it going for your doctorate or continuing the streaming or producing content. Just you have a lot of drive, which
Thank
I
you.
really admire.
Aw.
Um, Damon, I feel like I don't know you quite as well.
I was going to
So
say.
what I'm gonna like slightly bend the question.
Yeah.
What I'd like is to get to know you, ideally
Aw.
IRL, seeing as we do live in the
Aw.
same city.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's what I would like the most at this point, I guess, is to actually like, well, I mean, I feel like you two are kind of a package deal, but
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I think so.
I feel like I've spent so much time with Rob at this point that I've got a fairly like good familiarity with her, whereas you, there's not quite as much there, but
Yeah.
it'd be good to change that.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I was gonna say the same because it's like we haven't really done too much just because I haven't really touched Guild Wars in a very long time. It's just been a very long hiatus, and I don't know if I will go back even if the new expansion comes out.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
would like to get to know you better. I mean, from what I've seen from like lurking on streams and like just all that sort of jazz, you've been a really nice person, Jid, just all round, and it's really nice. You don't really get many wholesome people nowadays.
Yeah. That are also actually good as well and not
Yeah,
toxic. Nah,
and don't have
that's why
like
like
ulterior motives.
yeah, I'm gonna butt in here, but that's why I wanted to do the truth of their like of a drink with the two of you, because I know like you would click. You're very like on the same level in terms of like being kind-hearted and wholesome and helpful. Anyways, Damon,
Yes.
well, you answered for Jin. Do you want to answer for me?
Ah,
I'm kidding. You have to. You
oh,
can.
I where
Uh,
well, no, I mean, just- I just admire you as a person. The fact that you've gone through so much, like all the things that you have, and you're still sort of, even on your lowest days, you're still like, nah, I'm still here. Life can't win
mm,
at this shit, and it's not gonna get me down. I'm just resting for now, but tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna kick its ass. I'm gonna floor it. It's gonna be fantastic.
no.
It's a good
Yeah.
mindset to have.
That was very wholesome, and of course, it's from General, so you know.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay, from Cynthia, do you think that a good action is a good action even if subconsciously a person thinks they will receive something good for doing so? Ooh. I mean, once again, I'm sorry to be beating a dead horse here, but it's all about context. Like,
Mm,
I didn't choose a PhD to get my PhD. I chose to do a PhD in cancer research because I wanted to help people, but like I knew I would get a PhD out of it. But it doesn't mean that it was driven by me getting the PhD. I wanted to help people, but I still got a reward out of it. So it's all context dependent, I guess. So it's hard to answer. So I guess I'll drink. What do you
what do you
think?
think, Jin?
I think I had a drink at the end of this anyway, but I feel like looking at that and going, oh, subconsciously a person thinks they'll perceive something good. A really pessimistic way of looking at the world is that there's no truly selfless act. Because like, oh, someone might believe in karma, or
Yeah,
someone might be doing good to feel good, which inherently makes their doing good a selfish action because they're doing it to feel good about themselves, doing good for other people. And like it's a kind of negative way of thinking about life. So, for the sake of my optimism, I'd like to think that a good action is a good action
yeah.
with none of the subconscious bit attached to it, but because it's not really the question, I'm just gonna drink.
Yeah, fair. No, it was the same for me. Like yeah. Damon?
Like this is what I think about on a like a lengthy basis sometimes because it's like when I do something nice for someone, I do it with the intention of not getting anything back in return. Like I just do it purely because hey, I want to help this person as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like when you get warm fuzzies from helping that person, does that make me inherently selfish because I wanted to do it for also the sake of having warm fuzzies?
Yeah. Let's once
Um,
again context. Yeah.
exactly. And yeah, I'll drink for that. But I
We
like to
answered
think
it,
so. I
but we
like to
all
think
drunk.
so.
Yeah. Next question. Is it more important to be respected or liked?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
oh, oh, hard
Yeah,
choice of
alright.
one.
Cheers!
Yeah. I'm gonna answer this. I think it's important to be respected. Like, being liked is great, but if you have respect for someone, you understand like exactly why they make the choices that they make. And I
Mhm.
think that will go further than like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, Damon.
Mm.
Next question. Oh,
Is that it? You've answered
Oh,
the last
there is just
I
question.
one thing that I need Skate to do for me real quick. Is I skipped one question from basics, and I
Ah,
just really want
yes.
to get it done because otherwise, like, it sucks that it's just that one question. So Skate is gonna send it to me real quick.
is
Uh,
the order of the questions like randomized when you hit restart the game?
Yeah.
probably.
Oof. Because it was like just before the tattoo question when we did it
Yeah,
before.
yeah, I
You
don't
have a
know.
good memory of that.
Let
It
me check.
felt guilty about it.
No, it's not.
Maybe we should go
Oh,
back to the
okay, I
guilty
got it.
question.
I got it.
Ah, all right. What's the
But
question?
so my manager sent it to me in
Your manager.
my sexy Scandinavian manager. In a first date, what is an uncommon instant turn on, turn off for you?
Oh, that was a
That
really
was a
good
good
question.
question, basic. So we don't want to
Ah,
miss that.
no, fair enough. Um, I will wait to answer, I think,
Jit?
so I can have a think.
I get the wording of the question again.
In a first date, what is an uncommon instant turn on or turn off for you?
An unexpected common interest
Okay, yeah.
that you were expecting to
Yeah.
find. In my case, I had a date with someone where we just walked around a park, and I can't remember the context, but found out that we both play Pokemon Go. So it kind of turned into a Pokemon Go date.
Oh, that's super
Aww,
sweet.
that is awesome.
We did a raid. We caught him a champ. It was nice.
Aww. And
That's
turn
super
off?
nice.
Do I have to answer turn on, turn off? Turn off. Probably if I find out they're a smoker, mainly because my skin reacts badly to cigarette smoke.
Oh,
Yeah, fair.
all right.
I mean, it's difficult because uncommon, like, for me, it's if they're an anti-vaxxer, like, they can fuck off in Antarctica. And a turn on would be they're into, like, yeah, the unexpected, like, what you answered, actually, I'm gonna steal that because, like, it's so cool to discover something, like, that they're, like, or, like, they're super nerdy about biology, like, so it's kind of the same thing, like, I love biology, and imagine they're, like, super into biology, that's like, oh, hey. Damon?
Um, for me, I guess it's just
No,
confidence
Catherine.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and like a first date, because usually they're pretty awkward, right? You're both sort of like awkwardly trying to find topics to lead a conversation on or something like that. But when you just have like conversation flowing and there's confidence and laughs and stuff, that's a really good turn on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. We're done. We've answered 71 questions apparently. Went through
Oh.
two sets of drinks each, right?
Well, I just had a whole thing, but it was a double shot, so
It's about done. It's almost
Nice.
done.
It is
yeah,
currently
mine
in
is almost
Melbourne
good.
1:16 a.m. and we have been doing this for 2 hours and 23 minutes. So
Oof.
that's pretty intense.
That's
But
a
it
lot
was
of.
really fun. I didn't see the time go by at all. And I just want to thank you both. Jin decided to disappear. He's back. Nice. So big
Getting
up
rid of the
to
evidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to okay. There's many big ups to do. First of all, big up to everybody who asked those questions. If you want, there'll be a third installment. I don't know with whom, but join my Discord. The link is in the description below. Second big up is to Skay for creating this really awesome app. He made it
Yes.
himself so that we could randomize those questions and have those questions on stream, and it looks really awesome compared to the first one, which kept repeating the same question over and over. This worked really well.
Yeah.
Third big up is, of course, to Amerikajinn. You should go check him out. I will put his Twitch channel, and you are going to create a YouTube channel, right? At
I
some point.
technically have a YouTube channel already.
Okay.
Ooh.
So hopefully I can copy a link in there. Yeah. Okay, so
Yes, that's gonna happen.
we
That's
will
gonna
have some
happen.
YouTube content for Jin, but go check him out. As you can hear, he has the smooth, buttery voice that it makes all the girls go wild and all the guys go wild as well. He's a necromade. He's incredible, and we actually game a lot together. So make sure you go check him out, and we can get him to partner so he can be my protege. And if you want to see that really sexy face, he might do a face reveal on his own stream. So ha! And then we have Damon, and Damon is if you like the thumbnails or on my stream, he makes all the thumbnails. He's awesome, and hopefully I'll put a link of something that he does in the description below. But you can also find him in my Discord. He's really cute. He just keeps losing his umbrellas.
You guys are never gonna let me live that down, are you?
No.
Like never at all.
But thank you both so much for taking like 3 hours out of your day to do this. I really, really appreciate it. And it was really awesome. Like, I didn't see time go by at all, and I loved every second of it.
It was a very fun
Yeah?
3 hours.
Thanks
I
for
have to
having
admit.
me.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome.
you for doing this.
Goodbye,
and thank
guys.
you, Skay, for the
And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow Jin and I on Twitch and on YouTube and subscribe. And I love you. And mwah.
March winds and April showers make way for sweet May flowers, and then comes June, moon and you. March winds and April showers